You're listening to Sunroot Sessions, a space for grounded healing and everyday wisdom. I'm your host, Sam, medical astrologer and TCM student practitioner, helping you reconnect with your body, your rhythm, and your roots. This is where ancient traditions meet modern life. Before we begin, if you enjoy the space, don't forget to follow the podcast so you never miss a session. Let's dive right in. Hey, welcome back to the show. Before we dive in, let me paint you a quick picture. Right now, I'm working full time, running my own business, and studying at the same time. And somehow I still wake up clear, calm, and ready. Not because I'm superhuman, mind you, but because I finally learned where real energy comes from. See, people always ask me, how do you do it? Do you ever get tired? Do you still have time for socializing? And the truth is, of course I do. I mean, yes, I get tired, but of course I do. But the difference here is my energy doesn't leak anymore. I don't rely on caffeine or panic to move. I move from rhythm. That's what today's episode is about. True energy. Not that temporary rush, not the burnout hustle disguised as quote unquote grind, but the kind of steady, deep strength that holds you when the deadlines pile up, the inbox explodes, and the pressure's high. Because once you understand what true energy really is, you'll realize the goal isn't to have more hours, but to have more power per hour. So, as you listen, I want you to think about this. Where does your energy come from, and where does it go? When you can answer that, you'll never chase motivation again. Alright, let's talk about real power and how to stay razor sharp even when life's moving fast. So, what is true energy in traditional Chinese medicine? See, in TCM, real energy isn't how fast you move, it's how deeply you're rooted. The ancients called this Zheng Qi, the upright Qi, or the true Qi. It's the energy that protects, sustains, and clarifies. Not the caffeine rush, not the post gym dopamine, but the calm alertness that says, I've got this. Upright Qi is your body's integrity. It's your immune defense, mental clarity, emotional stability, all rolled into one. When Zheng Qi is strong, your decisions are clear, your body rebounds fast, and your energy feels clean. But when it's weak, you can still function, pero parang fake yung energy mo. You're wired, not awake. You're sharp in the morning, drained by lunch, and then by 8 p.m. wala na. You're doom scrolling just to feel alive. Here's how TCM breaks it down. Zheng Qi is built from three sources. Green Qi from the food, processed by the spleen and the stomach. Environment Qi from the breath, processed by the lungs. And lastly, what we call the Yuan Qi, from the essence you were born with, held by the kidneys. It's a team effort. And when one organ slacks off, like digestion slowing from stress or shallow breathing because of anxiety, the whole system loses power. So when you say, I need more energy, what you actually mean is, I need my spleen, lungs, and kidneys to talk to each other again. In the Huang Ti Nei Tsing, it says, when the upright Qi is firm, evil cannot invade. That means when your energy is in harmony, even chaos can't throw you off. And this applies to modern life perfectly. Corporate burnout, creative fatigue, decision paralysis, these aren't failures of willpower. They're leaks in Zheng Qi. So when stakes are high, the boardroom, the deadline, the pitch, you don't need to push harder. You need to preserve deeper. Now let's be real. Most people in high performance lifestyles aren't tired per se. They're leaking energy in ways they don't even notice. Here's how TCM explains it. Your kidneys store your essence, your inherited life force, your biological and spiritual savings account, so to speak. You spend it when you overwork, undersleep, and or overthink. Every all-nighter, every anxiety loop, every just one more task withdraws from that savings account. Your spleen produces green qi, energy from food. And when you skip meals, eat cold food, or eat in front of your laptop, hello, working lunch sessions, you rob your body of nourishment. And in humid climates like ours, the spleen works extra hard because dampness from the weather and processed food literally blocks energy conversion. Then the lungs. They pull environment chi from breath. But think about it. When was the last time you really breathed? Stress makes your chest tighten. You half inhale, half live. So when the body says pagod, it's not asking for motivation, it's asking for alignment. Now, where does it leak? One, over effort. Forcing when you should be restoring. Saturn in astrology rules this. Over discipline without joy drains life. Two, emotional repression. Anger or grief not expressed weakens liver and lungs. Those are the two major chi movers. Three, overstimulation. Too much screen light, nightlife, and noise burns the heart fire, leaving the spirit scattered. Energy doesn't vanish, it gets misallocated. You might look productive, but feel hollow. Now, the fix? Start noticing your body's low battery notifications. The sigh before the email, the tension behind your smile. That's your system saying, step back now or we'll go overdraft. True energy doesn't come from doing more. It comes from spending less of what drains you. Now, let's talk rhythm. Your body actually runs on a schedule, even if you don't do so yourself. Every couple of hours, a different part of the clock or a different part of your body clocks in for work. Like a natural shift system built right into our body. The early mornings, that's your body's cleanup crew time. It's trying to flush things out. So instead of reaching for your phone right away, drink some water, move a little, and let your system wake up. Mid morning, this is fuel time. Not caffeine, but real food. Your brain's sharpest here as well. Your digestion's ready. So this is your window to get focused work done. Around lunchtime, your heart and mood take over. Perfect time for meetings, calls, connection. You're more social, more magnetic. Mid-afternoon, the energy dips. Your body's asking for a little recharge. Not another iced coffee, but stretching, drink water, step outside. By early evening, it's recharge hour. Time to start slowing down, not revving up again. Think quiet work, reflection, or family time. And then bedtime, that's when your body does maintenance. All the healing, detoxing, hormone balancing, it happens only if you're actually asleep. But what do most of us do? We flip the schedule. We eat late, stay online till midnight, and then wonder why we wake up exhausted. It's not that your body's broken, it's just tired of being ignored all the time. So when you start living with your body's rhythm, instead of forcing your own, you'll be amazed how fast your energy comes back. Even your vitamins will finally start working or working again. In medical astrology, this mirrors planetary rhythm. Each planet rules a time and function. Sun for vitality, Moon for rest, Mercury for focus, Mars for drive. When your personal planetary clock clashes with your habits, burnout follows. The Huangdi Neijing calls this the loss of harmony between heaven and man. When you live off sync, your chi can't flow. So, if you're trying to perform at elite level, stop asking what should I do more of and start asking when should I do it. Because rhythm isn't restriction, it's actually leverage. Once you match your body's clock, you'll feel like you're swimming with the current, not against it. Now, this one's gonna sting a little. Why is luxury not the same as nourishment? In TCM, we say excess doesn't equal vitality. You can have all the spa days, imported supplements, 5-star meals, but if your chi is chaotic, you're just decorating depletion. Luxury often feeds yang stimulation, excitement, heat, motion. But true power depends on yin nourishment, rest, depth, stillness. See, the heart and kidneys are the balance of fire and water. When heart fire blazes unchecked from stress, indulgence, or ego drive, and kidney water dries out from the lack of rest or from fear, the system collapses. You get insomnia, anxiety, hormonal dips, even emotional emptiness that no vacation fixes. In astrology, this looks like too much Mars and Sun, endless drive, zero grounding. What you need is lunar and Venusian care, restoration, sweetness, genuine pleasure. So luxury isn't bad, but when it replaces nourishment, it becomes an illusion. Here's how to tell the difference. Luxury excites the senses. Nourishment settles the system. Luxury fades. Nourishment accumulates. If you want to stay sharp when stakes are high, stop chasing stimulation. Start cultivating recovery. Because sharpness without grounding, that's like carrying a sword carelessly, to be honest. Here's the truth about elite energy. It's not about endless productivity. It's about sustained clarity. Ancient Chinese emperors understood this deeply, and they had seasonal energy regimens not to pamper themselves, but to preserve their Zheng Qi. Their formula still works today. 1. Tonify, don't stimulate. Ginseng, astragalus, cordyceps, these tonics build energy without spiking it. Always under guidance, alright? Not random self-dosing. Number 2, guard your essence. In modern life, this means protect your sleep, your boundaries, and your sex energy. Overwork and overpleasure both drain kidney essence. 3. Align with the weather. During humid months, lighten your diet. During heat, protect fluids. Think yin foods like watermelon, cucumber, mung soup for heat or the heaty season. 4. Embrace sacred rest. The emperors had quiet hours daily. No discussion, no stimulation. The modern version, turn off your phone. And 5. Astrological timing. Plan launches or high-stakes meetings during supportive transits, when your Sun or Jupiter aspects are strong. Avoid major output when Saturn or Neptune dominate. They slow the body's metabolism. When you live this way, energy stops being effort. It becomes intelligence. And that's the secret of staying razor sharp. Your energy is not something you earn. It's something you steward. Thanks for tuning in to Sunroot Sessions. If today's episode helped you feel seen, grounded, or just a little more curious, share it with someone who needs it. You can also book a session with me or join our growing community via the links in the description. Until next time, stay rooted, stay radiant.